So I ran, got the knife, and I stabbed his co-defendant. So they was on a floor fight, and when he saw me, he was down, and I went and stood over that man, and I stopped. I flushed my knife though. I did. I stabbed a dude, and because it was like it was like that copper, like aluminum like, but it was kind of sturdy. I hit him, and then I didn't want to get the shot for the knife, so I took it and bent it, flushed it down the toilet, but I still got the right up for the knife.
So you didn't have it. We assumed you had it.
Because they saw me on camera when I stabbed him. I stabbed him on camera.
Well, I hate to get all, just get detailed with it, but...
Well, if you hate it, why you doing it?
No, I got to, because just for the young people that's in there that's trying to fend for their life. Were you trying to go for kill shots with a knife? Or were you just like, I'm going to just poke you a little bit?
No, you always go for a kill shot. At the time, because at the time, you want to make a movie. You want to set example that don't play with me, right? And let me tell you, it is crazy, because this at the time I'm trying to go home, and one of my Muslim brothers was claiming a table, bro. And he was packed up, ready to go to another prison the next day, and he claiming a table, and the dude was bigger than him, and I was trying to stop him, but that stuff got out of hand, and they had like 17 stairs, long stairs, so the big guy stole off on him, and I tried to run up there to stop him, but he fell out. As we fall, I'm trying to hold him, but I'm blum, 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 and now they got mad, and I said, I'm gonna kill him. So I ran, got the knife, and I stabbed his co-defendant. So they was on a floor fight, and when he saw me, he was down, and I went and stood over that man, and I stopped. Because I was like, man, if you kill this dude, you got a life sentence for murdering the Fed.
Yeah.
Versus, the life you already got.
So it wasn't because you grew a conscience of the man's life. It's because you thought about
I
your
need to get out of prison because I'm going to be stuck with this life sentence.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's like, you see how this floor is? Just imagine all the inmates out the way against the walls, and just me and him in the middle of the floor. He on the ground looking up, and I'm standing over like this. And then his co-defendant snuck by me and punched me in the jaw.
Oh, because you hesitated?
Yeah, because I had froze, and his co-defendant come snuck. But he had to do something, because if we all in the same unit and you my co-defendant, I don't do something, then some homies gonna want to beat you up when they see you. Because they feel like you ain't help.
Damn.
Man, I don't never want to go to prison. That stuff got so much crazy stuff going on in the prison.
Man, see, I mean, how you even like out here normal, man? Like, it sounds like you went through the shits.
I seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And you got to keep in mind, this like, when you go in a compound, you got a bunch of homeboys that just wild, can't think. They just wildin'. So if you a people's person, they might pick you to speak for them. Like, for example, when I first got there, we got a homeboy named Cat Eye from the 7 Wall. He had a cellie was from Alabama, and the cellie used to use up, like, Cat Eye didn't call home that much, so his cellmate that was from Alabama had a girlfriend. Them guys in jail, they be still holding on to them girls, and they be want to call. So the little money Cat Eye to get in, he'll still have it on his phone, but the dude will put money on the phone too to use. But once he run his money out, he might go into Cat Eye money. Yeah. So they get mad. I had just come in here to fight. I said, man, what's going on? So, and that's here goes prime example. You say, do they fight and shit? Yeah. These were cellmates. One from New Orleans, one from Alabama. They got into a fight right outside the cell. And then went back. I told my home, I said, what? I said, he ain't gonna leave? They say, no. I say, man, where I'm from, if somebody fight, one of us got to go.
Yeah.
But it happened again. So this is the time we was waiting to get a package. So I had just sent for some homies, like, y'all come down here. Come handle it.
Yeah. So
15 of them made it in the unit. It was like 30 of them in the stairway and about 20, 30 of them downstairs looking up. Man, they came in and beat the dude up. So it's a dude named Big Mighty.
Yeah.
Big dude too. He had came to the New Orleans dudes. He came to a dude named Lala out the 6th Ward and a dude they called himself Calio. He said, man, who's speaking for New Orleans? He said, Gangsta. Now mind you, I wasn't even speaking for them. I just got there.
Yeah.
So look at what his name? Lala come on. He said, "Gangsta." I said, "What's up?" Came to my unit. Because I was upstairs. He said, "Man, Big Body want to holler. Big Body want to holler at me for who's Big Body?" So I go downstairs. I kept 2 plexiglass knives on me because you got metal detectors you got to go through.
Like plexiglass.
Yeah, I love them plexiglass. So I go down there. I was like, "What's up?" He said, "Man, you gangsters?" Yeah. He said, "You speak for New Orleans?" I was like, "Yeah. What's up?" He said, "You the one call that hit on my home?" I said, "Yeah." He looked. Because he a big dude, like about 6'4". He looked at me, but I got 2 knives on me. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 homies walking with me. You by yourself. We gonna deal with you. He was a big boy though, but
yeah.
I was just through in that spot, right? But we had other homies like Johnny Graham, Another homie named Johnny was there, Harron, Darryl. We had a few other homies that was there that speak up, but the youngsters catered to me. The youngsters, because when I got the cigarettes from the officer, I would give to the youngsters. Here, go get your money, right? Go hustle. Go fill your locker up. When you make some money, come back and score from it. Well, the other homies be like, yeah, I'm gonna front you a pack of cigarettes, you owe me $150.
I hear that's how it works. I hear about state prison, especially in Texas and situations, the youngsters do not respect the elders. Oh. Is that different for the feds? Like,
yeah, that's really different. Yeah, because the old heads be the dangerous ones in the fed. Them old heads don't play, and them youngsters know that. But now I would say this, the youngsters are crazy too in the fed, but they know at some point they gotta listen. Yeah. Because what's gonna happen is the old heads gonna get together, or it's gonna be some youngsters that's gonna be different and be like, all right, get him out. Yo, he doing too much, But I've never seen, he deceased now. He got into it with an old head and chased him with the knife. No, the old head chased him with the knife, and when he got out, he went and stabbed the old head co-defendant up, and they all from New Orleans.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, got it. It's a cold world.
I live in it though.
Let me ask you: have you've gotten free? There's stories that, and then let me know if this exists. There's stories that there's been boys in the penitentiary, men that play with other men, that play with other boys, and they got out here in the free world and tried to hide that and be with a woman, have kids, and like other inmates would be like, nah, you was in the penitentiary doing the hellacious shit.
Well, I would say that the last part I never seen. The first part, of course, that's normal. Guys in there messing around. And that's what I used to always say, like, my homeboys and other guys, like, you'll be cool with somebody that's walking around. Like, you got some people that will walk around with the homosexual, holding hands, or the homosexual holding his pocket, they walking the track. You're like, yeah, this is my boy. And the homies would be cool with that, but you would be mad with a rat. You want to run the rat off the compound. And I'm like, but they both kind of the same. But I should be like, yeah, but you got guys that'll be in jail, mess around, and go home and get married, and because they feel like, boy, that was in jail. I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah. Should that be like, hey, that's not even, they shouldn't even tell nobody. Like, that was my jail life. He ain't got to know about all that shit.
Well, you got some dudes that'll say, oh, he met with them boys, or if the dude liked the broad he with, the female he with, he may be killed, man, he would mess around with them homosexuals. But here's the thing, women on the street don't care. Or they might listen, but they looking at it like, well, I'm messing around with him, or they might already have sex. You know what I'm saying? Unprotected sex. So some women be thinking, oh, he hating on him because he might look better, or he hating on him because he got money. So sometime on the street it'd be a little hard unless you got the dudes that take a picture with the homosexuals, or dudes, now they got these phones now, so you can, I got you, boy.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't hide, nigga.
Yeah, but
you weren't in there with the phone situation happened. I mean, you were, but you said you were scared of the phone.
Yeah, I was scared of the phone. Yeah,
someone had a phone next to you. You ran there, like not ran, but you.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, get on, beat it. Because I've seen 30 to 40 people get a write up one time behind one cell phone because they would all use the phone. Some dudes rent their phones out. And sometimes the same number that I'm called on this cell phone in my cell be the same number that be on that wall phone. So I might call my girl or my mother, somebody, yeah, what's that? Da, 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 da. But then if I run out of minutes, it's just give us 300 minutes. So if I run out of minutes on the wall phone, let me use that cell phone and call my girl. So now if them people run down, if you don't erase that number, and the people run down and grab that phone, everybody number who in there who's not erased, you gonna get a write-up. 100 series shot too. That lasts only for about 10 years.
I mean, but then when nobody you just really want to call though, like, man, I just can't.
Nope. If I can't call you on that phone, I don't want to talk to you.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man.
It's such a...
That wasn't that serious for me because I was like, I can't afford no shot. Because I had went 10 years without a shot. And then I caught the stabbing. And then I got caught with a 10-inch shank in my cell.